And it goes back to, don't these guys know? It's like I've said it before on this podcast, I'm saying it again, with all the stuff going on in the sports world, man, it's getting harder and harder to be a damn fan. Fighting in preseason, a game nobody gives a rat's ass about. I mean, you might be the only person that watched the Magic preseason game, Cortez. Are you aware of that?
He is.
Yeah. But it's just enough's enough. You've got a future Hall of Famer at the end of his career, should have retired a Boston Celtic, but he's hanging on to dear life, and now he's going around like the crazy old man trying to start fights. Just enough, please.
Get off my lawn.
So for fun's sake here, who's your money on, Paul Pierce or Joakim Noah?
I wish somebody would have just punched him in the face.
Oh, Pierce would clean his clock. I've hated Joakim Noah since college. Pierce would clean that mouthy little punk's clock. And if Pierce didn't get a hold of him, they'd tear him limb from limb. I loathe Joakim Noah.
What? I think Noah will win.
I detest Joakim Noah. I'm surprised. He's the basketball version of Tim Tebow.
John has a Florida complex where he just doesn't like Florida.
No, because I'm a big fan. I was a big fan of Corey Brewer. And you can't say it's a Florida complex at all.
Yeah, you have a Florida complex.
No, because I was a big fan of Corey Brewer. I was a big fan of Corey Brewer. I used to love Javon Curse. But I'm like that guy saying I'm not racist. I'm naming like 2 or 3 people I like. You see that?
I'm not racist. I got 2 black friends.
But no, it's just Noah is a wiry little punk. He's an instigator. I'm surprised he's been in the league since 07. I'm surprised someone's not popped him yet. I'm really surprised somebody's not popped him yet.
They tried, but he got such long arms. He puts it on their head, and it's like having a kid swing at you.
And he definitely makes my NBA all ugly team.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, let's move on to the next quick topic.
Could eat an apple through a fence.
All right, big deal, no big deal. Alba Berlin beat San Antonio on a buzzer beater. A Duncan inbound pass was stolen by Reggie Redditt, and Jamel McLean scored the game-winning layup. Popovich was on record saying, quote, "Don't take anything from them. It's like we didn't care. We tried to win. They kicked our ass." So, big deal, no deal. No big deal.
Again, who gives a flying crap? It's preseason against some foreign team. No one cares.
Right here, Popovich's comments signify why he's been so great for so long. It was preseason, and he still put him on the carpet.
Yeah, and Chuck Daly also had the Dream Team get beat too.
No one gives a rat's patoot, yes.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But he still put him on the carpet. And I like that. But who cares?
But the thing is, they played 30 minutes too in this game. So it's not like the starters. They didn't play the reserves. Their starters at the end of the game here. But but to me, I you know what? I say it's pretty cool for Berlin because this is something they can tell their children years from later. Like, hey, you know, we beat the defending NBA champions, the defending world champions. Yes, it might have been a preseason game that doesn't mean squat, but at the end of the day, it was fun. And to say that, you know, I was on the same court with Tim Duncan, Major Nobley, Tony Parker.
You said they played 30 minutes.
The Washington Nationals beat the Harlem Globetrotters, too. It happens.
That's what I'm saying. But, yeah, I understand. But this is pretty cool for them.
They were out there for 30 minutes. They might not have played the whole 30 minutes, but they were out there for 30 minutes.
Yeah, they was at the end of a game.
Like I said, they were out there.
Listen, I don't know how y'all would feel, but if I was in the game that I beat Tim Duncan, Manny Ginobili, and Tony Parker, I'd be gushing for joy.
We do it all the time on video games.
I know we do it all the time.
Let me tell you a funny story about a buddy of mine. Funniest kid I ever know, ran track. There was a kid on the team that ended up going to, I forget where to play football, at an opposing school named Chasio Thomas. Mm-hmm. The 3-time defending 100-meter-dash champion. Senior year, in a race, my buddy beats him. And they got a picture of the finish. Well, what are you going to tell you when he tells people he beat Chasio Thomas? What he's going to tell you is he finished 5th in the race. 4 other people beat him. That's what it's like. Nobody cares. You beat a team during the preseason. It's cool, but they can play a game 100 times during the regular season.
Oh, yeah.
That game's going to be over in the fourth quarter.
Blowout. It'll probably be over in the second
quarter.
So
who gives a rat's patoot? Did Denver beat Seattle in the preseason game to start the season?
Yes, we did.
But what happened in the Super Bowl?
Exactly.
You know, I can't buy preseason. I need to go through the motions. So no deal, dude. No big deal, dude.
No big deal. Well, I would say this. As far as the deal, it's a big deal for Berlin, Alba Berlin. But like I said, it's preseason. It's fun. It's a fun story to talk about. Come on, the world champions.
It's the best thing to happen to Berlin since the wall came down.
Oh. All right. Next topic here. Big deal, no big deal. LeBron felt uncomfortable being in the same room as Pat Riley at Wade's wedding.
Don't care. Next.
Go ahead, John.
What is this, TMZ? Who gives a shit?
Don't care. Next. You're reaching, Cortez. You're really reaching for this NBA stuff. Don't care. Next.
I say no big deal. I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit right quick. It shouldn't be a big deal, but it was cool that LeBron still supported Wade in the time of his wedding. It's cool for him to be there, but at the time there, whatever.
Who cares?
All right,
Cortez, can you wait like 2 weeks? We'll have legit NBA stuff to talk about, I promise.
Yeah. All right.
We got to get you a patch.
All right, big deal, no big deal. Mark Cuban to honor Tim Duncan on March 24th if it's indeed his last season.
Good for him. Next.
Big deal.
Go ahead, talk about
big
it.
Big deal.
Because
the Chicago Bears honor Brett Favre. That's a horrible example. Brett Favre retired 1,000 times. Move along. Never mind. I got nothing. Who cares?
Nah, it's pretty cool.
Who cares? Move it along.
I'm gonna add in.
I'm tired of these retirement tours.
It's much like what they did with Mariano Rivera last year and Derek Jeter this year. Everybody wanted to do something big for him. Don't expect Mark Cuban to be the only one to do it.
Oh yeah, no. This is Mark Cuban say that he was under Tim Duncan, Steve Nash, and also Jason Terry.
When Boston thanked Derek Jeter. It's the same type of story. So it's cool.
It's pretty cool.
Let's give a rich guy a Ferrari. Move it along.
All right. Last thing. Thoughts on Utah signing 5-year-old J.P. Gibson to a one-day contract?
That was kind of cool.
Yeah,
that was kind of cool.
How cool was that? You know, they got the kid to play a little bit.
And he dunked.
Yeah. So, and he already said his favorite player was Gordon Hayward.
I'm amazed Gordon Hayward didn't drop him though when he was.
So Gordon Hayward and Trey Burton's favorite Utah players.
When they do stuff like this.
Oh yeah.
And people can say it's a publicity stunt. You can't read the comments on stuff like this because people are so negative.
Stupid.
But with sports being put in such a bad light, and I'll say it again, it's harder and harder every day to be a fan. When they make a child's day, and not even make his day, you see it in football all the time, but convince that 4 or 5-year-old little boy to use his imagination by, like when you see the football player that lets him run over him. Or you see those players diving for the steal.
The Nebraska one.
Yeah, where the guy...
He ran the touchdown.
But when you see that, or the handicapped kid, like I saw a story not too long ago, last year during football season, a coach, his team was about to set the record for 10 straight shutouts in the state on football. Last game of the year, senior night on the road, this coach asked his guys, "Going to be a blowout. Would you let some kid with Down syndrome run the ball a few times?" Kid comes out, coach comes out to the sidelines, points at the end zone, signals for a touchdown, meaning let this kid score a touchdown. Stuff like that means a lot when the world of sports is getting to be so damn negative. So the Utah Jazz thing is definitely a big deal.
Yeah, it was cool.
Very cool. All right, Thursday Night Football, we have the...
And if that's the last thing that little kid gets to do, if that's the last really huge thing he gets to do, he'll always have that memory.
Yeah, and that's pretty good. Even that the kid gave you stuff like that have a positive effect on your health too. So I can't remember that for.
Not only that, the kid's parents. If he's terminally ill with cancer, the kid's parents. That's something. That's like the WWE video from earlier with Connor the Crusher. Yep. That's something that kid's parents can always remember too.
Yep.
So yeah, good on the Utah Jazz.
Nice. All right. Thoughts on Thursday Night Football game? Who you got winning? You got the Colts playing at the Texans tonight. And
you want to pick the Colts, but everybody that's been on the road at these games have gotten cremated.
Yeah.
I'm still picking the Colts.
Who you got, John?
I'm at the point where it's getting hard to watch these games, too.
Oh, just wait until 2 years from now when they have to wear specially designed jerseys for Thursday night football games.
Oh, my God.
I think the Colts, and I think it's going to be a blowout. I think.
So another blowout game, but this time the road teams win.
Yeah, I didn't start the Texans defense. That's how much of a blowout I think it's going to be. Has anyone given any thought to maybe? Has anybody given any thought to maybe the teams who have to travel on a short week constantly getting blown out?
Yeah.
Do you notice that? The
That's
team who travels on that short week is getting blown out.
That's what I said. The road teams are getting murdered.
It's a horrible idea. You don't get that off day. You're still tired. I mean, I think Thursday Night Football, it could go away for all I care.
But it's not. It's not going away no time soon.
I'm cool with it going away. I know we had a discussion on the Facebook page. So.
Well, we're cool with it. You don't put a Saturday night game anymore. Saturday nights are made for college football, not pro football.
It's good for competition.
No, it's not. Because the college game down here is still going to get more than a college game would or somewhere else.
They had some Saturday games.
No Saturday games.
They had some fun Saturday games. Come on.
No
man.
Saturday NFL games. That's just retarded.
So you cool with moving it from Thursday, but not on Saturday, huh?
I didn't want them to have it on Thursday. Just to have it Sunday and Monday. You're ruining my childhood. Just go back.
Kevin is snapping here, so.
Gee, but not Sunday.
Sunday. All right, so yeah, we got the Colts and the Houston Texans playing tonight. They're actually on right now.
It's 3-0.
It's 3-0. Who's up?
Baltimore, not Baltimore. Indianapolis.
Wow.
Hey, I'm old. I remember when they were actually in Baltimore.
Yeah, it was 1984 they transferred. They left like a thief in the night.
Yeah, and they screwed with us, too.
All right, so let's do this last topic.
You didn't know about that, did you?
I was born in 85.
No, you didn't know about that, did you? Baltimore almost brought the Colts here.
So the Jacksonville Colts. Huh?
Yeah, they almost brought them here.
Interesting.
Then they moved to Indianapolis.
All right, John, put on your hard hat and explain the rapid fire. You got a pretty cool.
All right, rapid fire as always. I gotta think of something to make this freak show even a little more creative than what it normally is. So Survivor just came on the air. My wife's a big fan. Me detest reality TV shows. But I was sitting there, whether it was night, I realized John Rocker was on it, right?
John Rocker.
He already got voted off.
There was no black people, right?
This inspired me in the wheels in the old Orr manner to propose a topic for young Cortez, old Kevin, and myself.
In medium jump.
5 athletes you want to be stuck on a desert island with, and 5 athletes you would not want to be stuck on a desert island with, and why.
All right, this is interesting here. Kevin, you want to go first?
But 5 I would want.
Yeah, the 5 that you.
The 5 you wouldn't want to be.
You want to go to wouldn't want to be first?
Yeah, let's do wouldn't want to be first.
Okay.
Big Baby, Glenn Davis.
Well, no, you got to explain it. Okay.
I'm going to explain it.
Okay.
Because it's obvious. He'd eat all of our damn food.
All right. We'll rotate like we always do.
Okay, yeah, he would eat our food. So I'm going to go with Big Baby.
All right.
I don't want fat people.
All right. First one I would not want to be stuck on a desert island with is Pau Gasol. Because it's hot and he already looks like he smells terrible. So, Pau Gasol is the first one for me.
All right. My first one is going to be, y'all already should know who it's going to be. It's going to be Shaquille O'Neal.
Chris Duhon?
No, not Chris Duhon. Shaquille O'Neal is going to be my first one. I probably would want to, I couldn't do it. And I probably get beat every day until I try to beat him up. And he'll probably beat me until I'm dead. But I'll be like, you left 3 rings at Orlando. So, yeah, I will have flashbacks of Magic going through my head.
You need to go Frozen on that.
So I wouldn't want Shaq to there. So yes, I still hold on to that grudge. I would still hold on until I die. So
second person I don't want, James Harden, because if anybody attacks the island, there's no defense.
Wow. Go ahead, John.
My next one's a group of people. Any member from the '72 Miami Dolphins team. Because I don't want to be stuck on a desert island for the rest of my life where people are talking about how great things used to be.
All right. My second one. Ironically, it would be Dwight Howard. I'm going the Magic theme here. Dwight Howard.
Oh, my God.
I will